Well, we are inside the International Media Center, and this particular hall you see, this is the Digital India Experience Zone. Well, this very area talks about how Digital India is empowering the country, and in fact how different technologies are being used right now to actually make this entire digital infrastructure more strengthened. And in fact, when we talk about Digital India, when we talk about digital infrastructure, one thing which has made waves across the world is the UPI. And in fact, we have representatives from the UPI over here to explain exactly what they will be demonstrating to the delegation coming from the partner nations tomorrow and day after. So first of all, what is your name?
My name is Ankit Goyal. We are here to welcome the foreign delegates. Some of them have already started to come, and they are very excited about the revolution of digital payments in India. How we are showcasing it to them is on their own phone, which is of a foreign mobile number linked to a foreign bank account. We are giving them a credit through which they can experience the whole UPI themselves. Okay. This is a mock-up of a retail store. Think of it like a retail Indian store who has products on their shelf. You can choose any product that you want, and those products can be added to the cart, and the real-time digital payment can happen by the foreign delegate. They are doing the payments. I'll just give you a small demo. The payment happens in real time, and the product falls from the shelf. The foreign delegates are enjoying the Indian delicacies and also having a good time.
So, it just came down.
Yes. So yeah.
So just tell me one more thing.
Sure.
When we talk about Digital India, UPI is one of those platforms which have garnered a lot of international attention. And in fact, you must have interacted with a lot of foreign delegation, and you will be interacting. So what sort of reaction are you garnering from them? Because we have seen in US, in UK, still plastic money is still more prevalent, and they use dollars, they use paper money. Sure. But still UPI is something which is not quite out there.
Right. So they are very excited, and they are actually amazed by the success of UPI and penetration of UPI. In the Western markets, which are supposedly much more digital at some point of time, that was a thought upon. What they've realized is that small value transactions do not happen on card. And in India, almost all the small transactions are now happening through UPI, through mobile payments. And we take very good pride in that. They really want to take these learnings back to their home and implement these kind of things. We are working with NPCI, RBI, Ministry of IT, players like Paytm. We are working together with various foreign countries to enable these things in their countries as well.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. So this is something to be very proud of, in fact, and this is the UPI which this entire experience you can see around me. This is not something physical to actually, but you have to be here to feel. And in fact, the delegation coming from the countries, from partner nations, will be experiencing India's digital prowess in the coming days. Well, Digital India is one of the flagship programs of the Indian government, and this very flagship program has very well kept in mind while displaying India's Digital India prowess here in the G20 and during the G20 Summit. We are inside the International Media Center, and this in particular is Digital India Experience Zone. In fact, this very place talks about different products and different services which India has to offer to the entire world for digitalization. And in fact, this is a very interesting setup over here by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, which has been done over here. This setup basically tells you about how India's journey has been through the years when we talk about Digital India. I have the man himself with me, Mr. Abhishek Singh, whose entire team has created this entire setup. So thank you so much for speaking to CNN News 18. First of all, can you take us through what this entire thing is all about?
See, the whole world is coming to India for G20. Under the leadership of our Prime Minister, we have been implementing Digital India projects for transforming lives of people. So the whole world which are coming, the delegates, the media, the country representatives, they all wanted to know more about it. So we have created an immersive zone, a real interactive zone wherein people can actually experience the digital transformation projects for real. And one very interesting thing that we did was that we integrated with Mission Life, wherein you can actually sit on a cycle.
I'll take this. I'll sit on the chair.
You can sit on the cycle, and as you pedal, not only you burn the calories, but you are also able to go on a Digital India journey through an Indian village. So as you cycle and as you move forward, one by one, you will get to see all Digital India projects. Like for example, as you are entering this village, you are meeting the people there, and you will get to know about the Aadhaar project. So Aadhaar logo is coming up. So if you just slow down, you'll see about Aadhaar. So Aadhaar has come, and on the top of the screen you will see 1.38 billion Aadhaar numbers, 1.3 billion authentications, and the next project is coming up is MyGov. If you slow down, you see the MyGov logo, and then you will see about MyGov, like 33 million MyGov users, 5 million comments and discussions. And similarly, when you go next project that's coming up is DigiLocker, and you will get to see about how 187 million users and 6 billion issued documents. Then the next project will be the soil health card. And similarly, you can go on and on cycling, and it's a very simple way to engage with you so that you get to know about mission life, lifestyle for environment, sustainable way of commuting, using a cycle, and also learning about the Digital India projects.
So basically, it contributes to our health as well and tells about what India has done digitally as well.
Exactly. That's the whole idea. Like, we get your attention when you are cycling, and you get to see what all we have done. And after you're done with this, you can go around and actually experience all these projects that have been showcased all around this exhibition today.
Actually, sir, I haven't experienced something like this anywhere else, or I've never seen something like this. It's actually one of its kind.
It is. In fact, the whole team thought about it, like how do we engage people? If I show a video, people will not have, the attention spans are very short. So we thought that if we are getting them to do something and then they see something, they will actually be able to see it for 4 to 5 minutes.
Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to CNN News 18. So this is one of those experiences which have been created over here. Once you sit on this cycle, you start pedaling, and you will feel that you are in that space. You are part of that journey which India has witnessed of Digital India. Starting from Aadhaar to the latest ONDC, we can say there are many products which the government of India has developed over the years, and in fact, this is one of those things which has proven India's mettle when we talk about Digital India and in fact the digital space.